Now, I'd like to take a moment to tell anybody who do not believe in the afterlife, who does not believe in Indian spiritual sacred birds, well, obviously you're going to believe it tonight. I'll just keep saying it until I'm blue in the face and have to just wait until, for all you non-believers. So to update you on any new live video people watching, so obviously it don't look like I'm getting much, but it don't matter. I had a visitor 4 days ago. I believe it was Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. And a visitor Tuesday night. Came back a second time for me to see it. The first time my wife saw it, and because I'm always in the backyard bringing the dog out, I think this bird might have been waiting for me, of course waiting, but noticed it was the wrong person and flew off. But the next day, my wife was out with the dog and I went out to mess around with the dog and go fool around with him and chase him in the backyard. Same damn bird popped up in the yard over and flew off from a distance. Now, I did have a reason to believe it was a hawk, but now I have to go with the horned-eared owl. Not towel. Horned-ear owl. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correctly. Now, I've mentioned in videos before about the horned-eared owl being a sacred night bird of the Indian tribes, Native Americans. And the reason for that, just like the hawk, just like the raven, just like the American bald eagle, all sacred birds for Native Americans. I will be covering a video on a Native American from a Nipmuc tribe here in Massachusetts that wrote a book. And believe me, I looked up numerous times on subjects, and this had just popped up recently, and in the same subject that I was looking up for, and I never had it come up until I looked specifically for a Crow Hill in Worcester, Mass. And in this article, the Native American speaks of the crow being sacred bird. I will not reveal right now what it is because I have a video on that short in front of everybody's face. That's what I like to do. But you can look it up, and if you're on the totem pole of having a horned-eared owl visit you, which I was, not once, twice. The third time I wasn't even around. That was the first time Whoa. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Ho, ho, ho. Something squeaking. What the fuck? Yeah, what's that thing? Anyways, I guess I'll stay in here and finish my damn story. I don't know what the hell's over here making noise. I don't see nothing. Whatever the hell that was. I'll sit here a moment. Whatever the hell that was. Of course, I got my hood on my hat and my ears get blocked a little bit. Anyways, horned-eared owl. And whatever I've spoken to them, and if they visit you and the totem pole is that if you are visited by the horned-eared owl, and like I was saying the first round, my mother was visited, and I was learned about a year later about it being at the window of her bedroom. And no sooner than short after that time that horned-eared owl had came, my mother went to the hospital. There was a second visit, and that horned-eared owl my wife had seen at the end of Airport Road flying over the Nashua River around 6, 7 in the evening, and her mother went to the hospital. Now, the other night, my mother went to the we got some activity up here. What the fuck is that? Something be flapping around in this roof. It's like, yeah, Ted. It's like something's caught up in there and wings are flapping. What the fuck? And I can't. I don't know if I can get some, nope. Damn. Ain't no way I can get some goddamn, what the fuck? Light on the situation. But there is a steel like grate or fencing that goes over this roof. So whatever's lodged up in there has something and it's flapping with wings. Oh, and the fucking camera, of course, is at my ugly looking face. You stupid son of a bitch. Anyways, I'll see if I can finish this again. Wednesday, I see this bird 2 times when my wife wants me the next day. And she is now in intensive care unit, ICU at Leominster Hospital. She has had a slight ammonia and had a blood clot around her heart. So what I'm trying to say and get to in all of this commotion going on over here, holy shit, is that horned-eared owl had visited me to tell me, obviously my mother was very ill. And this happened yesterday morning, I believe. They transported her to Leominster Hospital. So she is on a high-powered breathing machine right now. I just finished visiting her about an hour ago, and she's got to get blood thinner pill in her and stuff like that. But like I say, once again, when you are visited by a horned-eared owl, you better be prepared to have an illness or sickness be brought forth upon you, and so forth. Hopefully it turns out for the best. I've ever heard this of many, many nights walking through this parking lot, and it's don't know what's up there, and I ain't got no goddamn light to even shine up there. I know, like I said, there's like a what do you call it? Damn it, a fencing. There is like a fencing up there, so whatever got up in there is either stuck or a prey with an animal eating it. But That just fucking damn freaked me out because I'm sitting here talking and this thing, the fuck? Like I say, I ain't got no damn light to shine up there, you some bitch. That's all you can see is my ugly puss. I'm starting to think that my face is more scarier than what's in the fucking grate up here. Pug ain't looking too fucking happy here. Yeah, where the fuck are you? That's just some shit. Can't see nothing. Fucking insane. I'm waiting for something to swoosh down. I'm over here by the loading dock. Hear my foot kicking it. Whatever's stuck up there. Ooh, a big hole too. So if it makes its way over to it, it's coming out. Yeah. What is it? Stopped. Well, I will be coming back out here later. If I would have known this was going to happen, I wouldn't have done a live video and put my damn light on. Anyway, second part of the story. Here's where it gets really interesting. And how crazy is this? Meet a guy that's from Tennessee, Nashville. And he went into, my nephew was at the room too, and I showed him my blue orb video. And he was looking at it, and I was like, hey, Justin, you believe in ghosts? And the guy's like, oh, I believe in ghosts. I'm like, oh, you believe in ghosts? I'm like, all right. I said, check this out. So I showed him a short clip of my video, and he's like, holy moly, oh, Jesus. And it was some kind of party. I don't know what the hell it was. I forgot what he said, but it was something fucking crazy. And he said there was this one distinctive man there. And he was looking at him from a distance. Didn't know him and was just invited to the party. And he goes, wouldn't you know, I'm staring at this man's face. And this guy's a colored guy. He's a black man and so forth. You know, he's got that accent going on. And I'm looking at the man's face. And all of a sudden his face turned into Bigfoot. He said, I hate Bigfoot. That scares the shit out of me. And I am fucking just going over Memphis, Tennessee with the sightings and things, mind you. And my Native American findings out there too. And the wild man they claim is out there, and also that other creature I fucking looked up on. And I told him, you know what part did you say you were from? And he told me again, and I said, you are in a land of huge, area of huge Indian dwellings. Have face turned to Bigfoot, and the key thing about it, he's talking about how I hunt for Bigfoot. He's like, you hunt for Bigfoot? And he just got done looking at his face turning into Bigfoot. So how fucking ironic is that? How crazy is that? And I said, Andy said he lives in Worcester now. In Worcester, he has an apartment. And literally, he witnessed a man walk through his closet door into his room and just looked at him and walked out of it. So not only is he seeing Bigfoot in the face, he sees a ghost in this guy's room and closet. In his closet and room. And I said, you must got a strong intuition with ghosts. And he said, oh yeah, he just laughed it off. He didn't really pay much mind to it, but he said, you think so? And he's laughing. I said, oh yeah. And the reason why I say this, he's got a strong intuition. I didn't tell him this part because he's the guy that I met tonight, very soft spoken man. Very like an innocent soul, and is very frightened of things of Bigfoot ghost. And I said, when these things show you themselves, like, I said, they just want you to see, they want them to see you. So he's like, oh, and I didn't tell him why. Because I don't want to scare him more than what he was already frightened of. So that being said, all this shit going on. Oh, man. Now I don't know what that thing was in that damn friggin' loading dock, but I gotta get back there. My fucking phone's screwing up. The visit of the bird the other day, and now my mother's up ICU and this is. But other than that, you people don't believe. I hope you stop believing. I've been covering this for a long time. Better believe. Out.